Welcome to the channel. This is Geauxgreddy, and welcome to AutoCross. That's right, today a little change of pace as I let you ride along with me on a day of Autocross as we join CENLA SCCA at an event that they are hosting at the EVOC Center. I hope that you enjoy it, and if you do, I ask you to be so kind as hit the like and or subscribe. Good morning. It is Geauxgreddy. Today we're going to do something different. We are going to take you autocrossing again. I think the last time was at Nationals. I hear a lot of folks on GT Sports say they can't get into any kind of auto racing because it's cost prohibitive, shall we say. Autocross, not so much. It's pretty inexpensive when it comes to entry fees, and all you need is a car. So I autocross my family sedan that's behind me right there. And I do pretty good in it. It's not a great Nationals car, but it's pretty good locally. So if you have a car, you can autocross. So let's see what all you need. I have magnets for my car. You don't need magnets. All you need for numbers to be able to enter the event is painter's tape. You can make your numbers out of painter's tape. So there you go. Cost savings number one. I have sticky tires on my stock wheels here. These are Bridgestone RE71Rs. You can see right there. You don't need those either. You can just race with your regular old run flat tires or whatever came on your car. That's what I started off on. You'll also need a couple more things. You'll need a helmet. I got this one used. Inexpensive helmet. They have loaner helmets, so you don't need that. Another cost savings right there. Of course, cost savings on the tire if you run what's on the car. This is my gear. This is what I bring. That's my bag of goodies. I have some chalk in there. Tire gauge, and that's about it. And then I bring a chair to sit in when I'm not doing anything. So as you can see, not a whole lot involved in going autocrossing. That's really all you need. And other than that, you'll need to study the map and just run the car. So if you haven't thought of doing autocross, I strongly suggest you just look up a local region and give it a shot. We're going to take you out there today. I'm going to show you my competition, what I'm up against, and just kind of give you a run through of everything that goes on at an event, so if you go, kind of have an idea of what to do. All right, so once you arrive, to go get your course map and register, you go to the registration tent and you sign in, sign a waiver, get your bracelet, and you are ready to go walk the course. All right, here's the course map. Once you get the course map, you head out on course, walk it, check it out. You can print these at home, usually right off the website, or they'll hand them to you at the registration tent. Registration tent in our case is way over there. So when I said you can drive any car out here, I mean, look at this fool. He's out here in a VW. I think it's a Passat. Just kidding, he's not a fool. Good friend of mine. A few of the cars. Little Civic Si. Here's my competition. Right here, Camaro SS is in my class F Street. As you can see, he's 8 F Street. And he's got a little advantage on me here. He's got a posi traction rear end. And some really wide tires. So I got my work cut out today. Plus Dustin's really fast, so I probably can kick my tail. And this is his old man's car. Beautiful car. This must be a 4 or 6 cylinder Mustang. This is in DS. Mustangs are in class 2. There we are over there next to the S2000. Let's see what else we got here. We got Miatas, of course. Always Miatas at Autocross. Camaro. Little RX-7 action. Nice one at that. Mustangs. Usually a few of those out here. Jag, all right. New Miata, 911. BMW, looks like a 2 Series maybe? No, it's a 138, 135. Ooh, what is that, a Dart or Cuda? Huh, I don't see these out here too often. Yeah, it's a Cuda. Running cam class. Fiesta, ST. Mazda 3, Integra. Hello, gentlemen.
When you guys can
BMW Mustang. Oh, F Street Mustang. Here you go. So here's more competition. All right. This is probably Brent's car. I think it's a 2020. Yeah, that's a Brent's car. Very nice. Very nice. He's running Michelin's Pilot Sport 4S. We actually have a chance against him. He's not in the RE71. So we got another S2000 over here. Old 280. Very nice. Supra. BRZ. GTI. Mini. Another S2000. Scion FRS. MR2. Another Miata. No, the van is not going. Beautiful MR2. Look at that. That is in one heck of a good condition for that car right there. Beautiful. All right, so it's a competition. There's another Mustang out here that's in my class, but I don't see him. It's a PP2 Mustang. So we're going to have two Mustangs, 2019, 2020, and a Camaro SS and myself. So going to be a tough day for old Q Fatty. All right, talk you through our first run here. Pull up to the starting grid and you wait for the starter to let you go. And when he does, you just take off. So take off, you're going to take a left here, enter the slalom. Don't want to get in there too fast and get behind on the cone, so kind of take it easy through there. Feeling my way through the course, taking it close on this line. Now, I brake a little too early here because there's a split right there where you come back through, and it threw me off. So first time through here, always interesting, but I just want to get a clean run, get a feel for the course, trying to keep it tight and tidy through this section of the track. Now you got to come way right and then back left again around a long sweeper. Again, trying to keep it tight and tidy, not getting out too wide here, but I need to get out wide enough that I can enter the slalom, so I do so fairly nice there. Could be a little bit closer to the cones and a little bit quicker, but not too bad. You got to come out a little bit wide, in for this kink, come back around. Going to go left here. Now we're going to have to stay over to the left, kind of let it drift out just a little bit to the right, but then we're going to get into the right really hard here. We've got another big kink before the finish line. That will really throw you off. You take it too fast, and we are done. So not too terrible, a 51.888 seconds on the first run.
Very good.
First run was a 51.8. I have no idea where that is in the class. I know that I think Brent hit a cone, so we might be doing okay right now. We'll see. It looks like they're getting double runs here on the other Mustang, so I'm going to check out and see what they're doing. But it was a fun course, man. It was a fun course. Yeah, we got to improve. We made a few mistakes there, so we got some improvement to do. We're gonna pick up this time. Here comes run number 2. I want to pick up the aggression here on run number 2. If I hit a cone on this run, I don't really get too worried about it. The tires have finally warmed up, but they're going to be a little warmer for my third run. So here I just want to get more of a feel for what the car can hold and what it can't. Entered through here nicely. I lined it up to where I could see through that entrance and got on the gas. You can hear the tires just pushing for traction when I get on the gas. You can hear that rear tire spin up. I do not have a posi traction rear end, so it's one tire fire. Go a little too wide here, lose the rear end, and as I'm coming around and then I lose the rear end, the car sees those folks standing over there, and it shuts down. So the car thinks I'm going to kill somebody, gave me a collision warning, and then shut down, even though I have all the nannies off. So I had to coast it back in electric mode, or limp it home in electric mode, and couldn't go over 10 miles an hour. Run number 2 was a disaster. Apparently the nannies kicked in. Thought I was going to kill some course workers. Getting a little drifty as we were going into the slalom. It just shut everything down. Just shut everything down. Never had that happen before. So we're going to have to try and pick up the pace here on run number 3. And I might have the course workers moving a little bit, so that doesn't happen again. Let's see what happens. All right.
Next up on course we have
Run number 3, I really want to make something happen here. I want to have a good time before I head into lunch. Get some good data on my system. Check against that first run, see where I'm picking up time. I'm actually taking it a little bit cautious through here as I broke just a hair too early. As you can see, just not quite the aggression I had on the second run. Maybe a little bit gun shy from the systems shutting down from earlier. So as I'm coming through the course, this is the section to see if if the course worker is moving, help me. And no issues from the car. Going to the slalom, I felt pretty decent about the slalom. Looking at it in replay, I definitely could have taken a little bit faster through there. Had the car sliding a little bit more. Aimed more at the cones. Got a little loose through there. Lost some time, maybe about a tenth or so. Took this part of the track pretty good to set it up to where I was getting on the gas through the exit, so I was pretty happy with that. All right, so on the third run, picked up about second and a half, 2 seconds or so. I think I ran in a 49, so that is good, but I did definitely mess up on one spot on the course. I've done it twice now. And of course, last run I was getting it right, and then the car shut down on me. So we got some work to do. The Camaro's about a second up on me, so I probably can gain at least 3/4 of a second where I screwed up. So I need to find another half second on that course. Wish me luck. So this is what the standings looked like as we headed into the lunch break. So I clearly have some work to do as I'm sitting in third place. All right, so we are at the halfway point. I am 2 seconds, roughly about 1.9 seconds behind one of the Camaro drivers, like 0.08 of a second behind the other Camaro driver, and in front of both Mustangs. So happy about that. But I got to find 2 seconds out there. It's going to be tough, but we'll see what we can do. See if we can pull up that position to first. Fingers crossed. So after lunch, I wanted to fix how fast I entered the slalom, the very first one, how fast I entered the first right-hander, how fast I entered the left-hand sweeper after the slalom, and I also wanted to try and get a little more speed on my exit. Tires are cold though, so I will step aside and let you see that run and just listen to the tires. While I didn't pick up any time on that run, I did pick up a few things on the course. I felt like I was entering the first right-hander better there. I felt like I was entering the slalom better, and I also picked up some good data to compare against what I already had on Track Addict to kind of see where I could find a little more time. So that gave me a good comparable run from my third run, and allowed me to put down this run, which is my fifth run. So here I'm really wanting to just clean up all my little spots where I made errors. End of the slalom pretty good with good aggression. You can hear the tires get a little bit loose there. Just trying to hold on to the car so I can get on the gas right there, right before I get to the braking point, and then try and get to that cone and that cone tight. Get on the gas early. You can see the car buck. Again, want to get just a hair wide so I can tighten it down as we have a decreasing radius. Then get on the gas early. You can hear the tires spin up right there. Then I want to hang it out a little bit wide and then pull it in tighter as we get towards this set of cones, that cone wall right there on the left. And then I want to enter the slalom a little bit wide so I can pick up speed at the end of it. I do so there. Not too slow through here. I messed that up a little bit. As you can see, I kind of have a double steer right there. I didn't want to do that. Then get on the brakes and balance the car, and the weight transfer gets a little bit out on me, which is fine. But then I take this just a hair too fast. Don't get on the gas quite early enough, but still my best time yet today, a 49.702. Okay, run 4, didn't pick up any time. In fact, ran a little slower, but the tires were cold from sitting around this lunch during lunch, so I didn't pick up any time there. But the last run I ran a 49.7, so I picked up 0.2, but there were 3 spots I was sloppy on, so I need to clean those up. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna catch that Camaro. He's in the low 48s, like 48.0. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but we'll keep at it. One more run. So this is it. This is the last run of the day. Going for that hero run. I got a lot of time to make up. So I'm going to pull back. I'm going to let you watch the run, enjoy it, and we'll see how we do at the end.
as you can see, not too well. I had to keep it left there to keep from killing the timer. I couldn't try and pull it back in between the finishing gates. So 59.406 ain't going to do it.
All right, finished the day. We were hoping for a hero run there at the end. I had a really good run going, but lost the rear in the very last section of the course. It sucked, but I wasn't catching those guys anyway. Those two guys are too good of drivers, and that's just way too much car. So, old Q Fatty just wasn't able to put it down. Didn't have enough for him, but I gave it all she had. I mean, as much as I had for it. So a little bit short. Came up third day. We did beat both Mustangs, so we beat the GT and the GT Performance Pack Level 2. So not too shabby. Both of those guys, well, the PP2 guy, he's a normal autocrosser, so that was a respectable win. The other guy we beat by quite a bit, but he was pretty new to autocross, so yeah, whatever. But you know, a bunch of just guys out there racing the cars today. So if you have a car, take it out, give it a shot. You never know, you might enjoy it. If you do, you stick with it. Just get some stickier tires, and usually you can surprise some people. So that's what I did. This is not, I don't have an autocross car. It's just a car that I autocross. So it's a good time. It's a lot of fun, and you make a lot of friends out there. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like, smash the subscribe, come back and see more. So Geauxgreddy, y'all are great evening.